Hello, my real-life sister Katie, for whose benefit I am doing a Let's Play of Bloodborne, but other people can also watch.
You. Stay away from me.
Okay, Grandma's still an asshole. Anyway, killing the blood-starved beast last time mysteriously opened up this door in Odin Chapel, leading to an elevator we couldn't get to before. And Gehrman told us to ascend the chapel, so might as well do what the old man says. Speaking of old men, I love these guys. A lot of these wheelchair guys have different weapons, and most of them are more effective at using them than this guy. But he's having so much fun. Listen to him. Oh, man. Well, he died doing what he loved, swiveling around in his chair and shooting his very big gun. This is our first Carol rune. We can't do anything with them yet, but these are basically the equivalent of, like, magic rings in Souls games. They, equipping them, you know, alters some of your attributes in handy ways, but we have no way to equip them right now, so let's just hold on to them in our back pocket. Alright. Who knew, way above that chapel on the ground was this tower filled with more angry mobs and also the workshop of the Healing Church? Now, how did you guys get up here? It is a mystery, as are many other things in this city. And we just got a gemstone to put on one of our guns. That's pretty cool. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, on their own, the chain gun grandpas are not too threatening, but, you know, when you got other enemies to worry about, and if you get caught in their fire, they can stun lock you kind of easily. Like that. Good visceral never gets old. Checking around this side just because I want to be thorough. It's always good to be thorough coming in here. Or into any sort of place. Even if there's nothing there. At least you checked. Yeah, see, that guy was a wheelchair guy, but he didn't have a chain gun. He had like a sniper rifle. Or a long-range sort of rifle, so... he's up there to just shoot you. Some of them, too, have flame sprayers. Cosmos, huh? The sky and the cosmos are one. Acquire. Suppose it's another echelon of the church we haven't been introduced to yet. Every church has a choir, right? Every church needs one. Even freaky Victorian blood churches ought to have a choir. Alright, here's the flame sprayer guy. Not too threatening. Of course. Situation is exacerbated by the plague-ridden rat guy. Well, it was exacerbated by that guy. Yeah, I realized I got the flame sprayer from Gilbert after killing Father Gascoigne. I actually didn't realize until just recording some gameplay earlier today of way later on that I actually can't use it because it requires an arcane of 8, and as you can see my arcane is down there at 7, and I... Even hours after this point, I still hadn't leveled any of my arcane. So at the time I was going to use the flame sprayer, much later on after this point, it was like, oh, I cannot. Whatever. Alright, well, we got some neat stuff from coming up here. Although we can't proceed further. However, there's a hidden path up here in this tower that will get us closer to where we really want to go. As soon as I find out where the stairs actually start. Yes, I believe it's on this level somewhere. There it is. This wandering madness will lead us right to it. Bonk! Yeah, dropping onto people's heads does do a tiny bit of damage. And he dropped our first twin Bloodstone shard. After you've upgraded a weapon 3 times with what totals to 16, I think, Bloodstone shards, then the next 3 levels of upgrade are done with the twin shards, so we'll be seeing some more of those soon. Anyway, now for one of my least favorite parts of the game. I always have to look up the proper sequence of drops in here, because if you just fall all the way down this tower, that's death no matter how much health you have. I know I've been getting lucky in this playthrough with dropping off of stuff and surviving, but can't press my luck too much here. Okay, there we go, that's the first one. To get to the hidden path. Unfortunately, I overshot right where I was planning on going, but we can still get to the path forward, the critical path through the game. Just have to come back later for the secret stuff. Now you get to the bottom here. Have audience with Beast. This guy, I believe, is a completely unique enemy. I don't know about maybe in Chalice Dungeons, but as for the base game, I don't think you ever encounter one of these guys apart from here. And now he's dead. And he dropped another one of these runes. That affects a status effect I haven't talked about. So there's 4 status effects in this game. There's 2 kinds of poison, there's Frenzy, which we'll get into, and then there's Beasthood. Beasthood is interesting because it is a self-inflicted status effect, and it's kind of a double-edged sword sort of thing, since our hunter is... Oh, 1 second.
A night of curses. A night to remember. Wouldn't you say, friend?
Maybe wouldn't say it like that, but I'd say so. Since our hunter is immune to the Plague of Beasts, we can actually use Beasthood to our advantage and trigger it for the use of special items, like the Beast Blood Pellets I believe I've picked up at some point in this run. Beasthood, since it's triggered by the player, provides a buff to your attack, up to about like 70%. If you have a full Beasthood meter, then that's a lot of attack power. but it also lowers your defense proportionally along with that. So it's a real double-edged sword sort of thing. And each Beast Blood pellet only gives you a slight bump in Beasthood, and once you've taken one, you can't use it for a while. The trick to maintaining your Beasthood and growing your Beasthood meter is continually attacking enemies. Getting off successive combos while in beast form will bump up your Beasthood. I don't tend to use this strategy, but people do for some runs and challenge runs and what have you, and it can work wonders there if you're good at avoiding damage, because you'll need to be. Anyway, hey, this is new. Yeah, so those guys with the big bags who do a ton of damage are called Snatchers, and the first time one of them kills you, they put you in their bag and they take you here to Yahar'gul? An unseen village, some part of the city we haven't been to yet. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. Okay. Yeah, those guys spawn into the world at various places after you've killed the blood-starved beast. And they're kind of designed to kill you the first time because they have a lot of defense and a big health pool, and all their attacks hit like a truck. I was not intending to get taken to Yahar'gul this early, but it just happened that way, so I figured I'd make the best of a bad situation.
Please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods.
So this lady will only talk to you if you have some... Come on. She will only talk to you if you are wearing a Healing Church garb, an official uniform of the Healing Church. And we don't have any yet. Oops. It's part of the reason I didn't want to come here this early, so... We'll be back for her. As it stands, we'll just leave her cowering there in this corner of the jail. This part, we'll see it in menus later when we get to a lamp, but this part of Yahar'gul is called the Hypogean Jail. And yes, they spell jail the weird way that some, like, old-timey British authors do with G-A-O-L. Jail. God. Yeah. And this place is just full of beginner's traps. It's got more of those Snatcher guys who, you know, are hard to kill and hit like a truck. It's got these witches who have that grab attack that takes off like half your health. It's got a bunch of guys in these cells that you may mistake for corpses your first time and just walk past and then, uh-oh, they're getting up and trying to kill me. I'm not going to be fully exploring this place yet because we'll come back here, you know, later a couple of times. But also just because it's like, I want to minimize friction with this run. Also, I just, boop, I love how they pop up like that when you hit them while they're still on the ground. Just instantly. Like, in a frame, they're on their feet. I love it. It's so silly. But yeah, I wanted to minimize friction with this area. get what I'm here for and get out. Because there are some good things you can get here. You can rescue an NPC if you're wearing the right clothes, as we've just seen, and you can get a weapon that I personally like to use a lot. So that's what we're gonna make a run for. The lamp's just up there, past that guy, but first we're gonna try and get to the exit, get our bearings, see where we are. I love their death scream. It's so gnarly. Yeah, I don't think I want to go there. Pig! Pig hog! While I was debating whether I should read that lore note, this pig just hogged up my entire shit, so... Thanks, Mr. Piggy. I will leave you alone. So then here on my second run through, I didn't kill that witch who was in the building, and she followed me all the way out here. It's like, get the fuck... I'm trying to explore. Get the fuck out of here, ma'am. Sounds like another pig down there. Let's just do some parkour. Oh, we got dogs to deal with. Luckily, this one got trapped inside the geometry of that carriage. So, you know what? Don't question a good thing. I'll take it. One less dog. Oh, and here's me realizing that I have to actually kill one of these Snatchers in order to get the item I'm after. So, time for a stealth backstab. Oh, nope, he saw me. Luckily, these guys can be parried, but, you know, it requires doing a better job of reading their animations than I sometimes am able to. And also, the Visceral takes off less than half their health. These guys are so sturdy. I get that they want you to get killed by them the first time, so that you get brought to this place as a surprise. But, like, man... Maybe they didn't all need to be built like brick shithouses? Anyway. This is what I came here for, the Tonitrus. This is an electric mace. It's one of the coolest, conceptually one of the cooler weapons, and also it's very useful for a lot of enemies that are weak to electricity. It has a pretty... significant drawback, though, to its central thing. Its base durability is fairly low. It's only got a durability of 100, which, I believe the way durability works is, like, every 10 hits, a weapon's durability degrades by 1 point. Shit. I believe that's what it is. The game gave me, like, a chase cam here for this pig about to ram into me. It's, like, really stressful. Yeah, so the Tonitrus already has pretty low durability to start with, but its trick, which is that you can sort of flick it to ignite the electricity in it like a match to up its bolt damage, that also nerfs its durability. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn. Find one and silence its harrowing cry. Oh my god, all these rituals. They're beckoning the moon, they're craving newborns. What the fuck is going on? Anyway, we're out of there. So, yeah. The Tantris is a good weapon for you know, bolt damage output, but the trade-off is in durability, and using the trick uses up more of the weapon's durability. So you gotta be careful with it. Getting the Radiant Sword Hunter badge from up in the Healing Church workshop allows us to buy Ludwig's Holy Blade. Ludwig was one of the original hunters, the first hunter of the church, split off from Gehrman's hunter's workshop. We also get access to his rifle, which I don't really use, but big old gun, lot of range, if you're into that. We've also got, now that we can use the Chalice Dungeon's Tomb Prospector outfit. This is a outfit for those who like to go spelunking down there in the Tomb of the Gods. I'll be buying that just to show it off, but again, I'm not really gonna do the chalices. Or am I? Alright. So, part of the online feature of this game is, I don't quite know how it works, so forgive me, but the ability to create your own chalice dungeons and share them with other people through glyphs. And this glyph that I just inputted there, cummmfpk, cummmfpk. This is a custom chalice dungeon that has become infamous for an intentional exploit that allows you to farm blood echoes. You go in here, ignore the size of your health bar, watch this mysterious health bar out in the distance deplete. $83,489 blood echoes instantly. Now, this is cheating, but I refer you to the disclaimer from episode 1. If you're not Katie, you don't get to talk shit about this video series, so fuck off. And also, I'm mainly using it to just make it easier on myself buying clothes, upgrade materials, items, and whatever I have left over I'll use for level ups. Because some of the clothes in this game are stupidly expensive. Oh, wrong desk. Essentially, I wanted to just bulk myself up on Bloodstone Shards so I can upgrade the Tonitrus. Also upgrading the Flame Sprayer without realizing that I can't actually use it. Oops. I think the issue is, on previous runs of this game, I have started out as starter classes that had higher than 7 arcane, so I was able to use the Flame Sprayer right from the jump. So I think I just kind of assumed that that would be the case this time, but you know what happens when you assume. Alright.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me stand close.
Just all around level up.
Farewell, good. May you find.
Thank you. Alright, now it's time to head back to that tower to drop down to where I actually meant to drop down the first time. This super secret path down here. So secret that I forget where it is every time I play the game and have to look it up. So drop down to here, refill your health, and then, once again, I almost overshot it. I was being a bit too liberal with my rolling. I could have just dropped straight down. There's a hidden door here. And where does it lead, you ask? Why, to the hunter's dream? Huh. This is the garden from the hunter's dream. Almost exactly. And the workshop there, too. The workshop in the dream must have been based on this one from real life. We've also got the doll's clothes, which you can wear if you want. They have really bad defense. Or you can just sell them for a buttload of blood echoes, which I will be doing eventually. Because it's almost criminal how much they give you for that. Up here at this grave, the doll often prays to in the dream, we have the old hunter Bone. Bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said he was an apprentice to old Garamond and a practitioner of the art of quickening. That thing takes up 4 bullets, but using it allows you to disappear while you dodge around, giving you an extra sort of edge on your enemies. And then there's this. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. It precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the dream. Not sure what any of that means, yet. Jump cut! Because when I recorded this, I left this area without, fully exploring it. There's the real-life version of the doll. Not animate here in the dream, here in the real world, but... There's one more thing over here. Oh, it's up there. There we go. Though it's been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care with which this tasteful ornament was once kept. Huh. Let's head home and see if Dollface recognizes it. Hey, honey, did you drop this?
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? What? What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel. A yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, hunter. Could this be joy? I
like her fingers. All, like, Pinocchio jointed and stuff. Or, like, sort of puppety. That's why I think of your tears. I maybe didn't need to do that right in front of her. I feel bad now.